Good evening, everybody. My name is Josh Duhan. I am a senior sales coordinator with the Juice Plus Company. Welcome, everybody. This is our regularly scheduled Thursday night healthy living event, co-hosted by the Juice Plus Company and Carol Turnbow and myself. We've been doing this event every Thursday night now for about 3 years. And our goal of this event is to educate everybody on a wonderful company and a wonderful product that they bring to market. Really, the best way to look at Juice Plus, if you look at the bottles that I've got sitting in front of me here this evening, is a juicing replacement. If this is the first time you're hearing about the Juice Plus company, let me give you guys a little background on the company, brief overview on the products, and then we're going to go to our special guest speaker for the evening and her team, and they're going to share some of their stories with us about their experience with this food and their experience with our mission statement of inspiring healthy living around the world. So if this is your first time hearing about the Juice Plus company, we're a really old company at this point. Our company was actually started about 50 years ago by the name of Jay Martin, a man by the name of Jay Martin. And Jay was a young guy then. The first product that he brought to market was a fire alarm. Fire alarms, as you guys can see, did really well. There's a fire alarm just about everywhere we walk into today. In the 80s, Jay transitioned after that fire alarm patent expired. He transitioned into the field of air and water filtration systems. And this was actually about the time my family got involved. This was in the 80s. Clean air, clean water. If you guys remember, that was Reagan's theme. And Jay wanted to continue to move in the direction of bringing products to market that really improved people's quality of life, their health and their well-being. And my family found these products. We all started using them. They were a success for us in terms of the way they made us feel. And so we felt so good about them, we decided to start sharing with other people and grew a really successful business as independent contractors with the Juice Plus Company at the time called NSA very quickly. In the 90s, Jay moved us one more time into the field of health technology with these products. And when he moved us into this field of health technology, our name changed. We went from being the National Safety Association, a name he came up with when fire alarms were brought in the marketplace, to the Juice Plus Company because he hit such a home run. And mind you, nobody really knew what a home run had been hit here at the time. But he hit such a home run with this that eventually it was just a natural fit to rename the company. The Juice Plus Company. And really what we have here today, guys, is a really easy way for you to get a wide variety of produce in your body every single day. Everybody understands the concept of juicing, a way to get a lot of food that you might not be able to eat in one setting in your body by drinking it. For those of you who have juiced, I'm sure you're fully aware of the downsides of daily juicing. And for those of you that go to the store to buy the juice, unless you're maybe Jeff Bezos himself, you can go broke buying juice for yourself every day. And certainly if you got to do it for yourself and 3 or 4 other family members. So the Juice Plus Company really takes the juicing process one step further. We remove all the water, sugar, and salt and encapsulate the micronutrition. The FDA, Food and Drug Administration, classifies us as food. One of the ways we can show that is if you look at the back of any of our bottles, you will see a nutrition facts label on the back. Nutrition facts label is being reserved by the FDA for food products. So we're food. And, you know, really, guys, one of the things that has probably really changed the face of our business is all of our clinical data. We are now at this point the most researched product in a capsule in the world with 40 plus clinical studies. And the studies are gold standard. They're blind, double-blinded. And because of all that clinical data, we attract a lot of the medical community. And tonight, we're actually going to hear from a medical practitioner by the name of Sally Layne. And Sally has a wonderful story about Juice Plus, what it's done in her life and what it's done in some of the other people in her life. So Sally, I'll turn it over to you and let you share your story with us. I don't want to spoil it.
Thank you so much, Josh. Carol, for letting us be part of the Power of 5 event tonight. And thank you, Josh, for sharing the value of this amazing product in the business for us. First of all, I want to say I am not a medical practitioner. I'm a microbiologist, but you will be hearing from my husband, who is a medical practitioner, in a little bit. My name is Sally Layne, Qualified National Marketing Director from Fredericksburg, Texas. We had no idea of the value of Juice Plus when we first heard about it from my daddy 28 years ago. After initially seeing no benefit, we wrote it off as snake oil, and we missed out for years and years of improved health. Both my dad and my mom lived very, very healthy lives until their mid and late 90s. My daddy shared Juice Plus and Jesus with every person he came in contact with, and at 94, he made National Marketing Director, the highest level in our company. And I am so grateful that he did not give up sharing Juice Plus with us until we finally were willing to look at it objectively. 13 years later, we were willing to look at it objectively. At that time, our oldest son had died 3 years earlier with bone cancer. 2 years earlier, I had been diagnosed and treated for breast cancer. And 1 year earlier, I had had 2 life-altering heat events from which I had not recovered. You know, it's so interesting to me that so many people, I mean, I have heard over and over and over people say, even this week, I heard about Juice Plus and instantly it made sense to me. And I really wish that we were in that group, but I'm so grateful that we finally did embrace Juice Plus and the amazing business. I've lost my place. I do that. I am so happy that we did say yes. We have been able to impact lives. And it's my prayer that our business and the businesses and all the different organizations in Juice Plus will help families not have the devastation that we had in our life with the loss of our son. I don't even count my breast cancer because the loss of our son was so devastating compared to that. And I'm going to start crying. No, I'm not. So in just a few weeks, I noticed that I all of a sudden had the energy back that had been missing for over a year. And within another short time, the IBS that had plagued me my entire life and the seasonal allergies that had plagued me for 30 years since we moved back to Texas were gone. Now, everybody who consumes Juice Plus, everybody on the planet is unique. So we all have different responses. But when I think about Juice Plus, I constantly think about the quote from Dr. Richard Du Bois, who's known as the doctor to the doctors. Years ago, he said, there is no product anywhere in the world with or without a prescription that can do for the body what Juice Plus can do. It is not a magic potion. It is concentrated, just like Josh said, it is concentrated fruits, vegetables, and berries in capsules. Okay. But for someone who doesn't get 9 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables a day, any day, it seemed miraculous to me, and it continues to seem almost miraculous to me. As a microbiologist, I am so excited that we are beginning to understand the powerful link between the health of the gut bacteria and our own health. And a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and fiber, and the Juice Plus products, the fruits, the vegetables, the berries, those blends, and then the complete protein blend for our gut health, and then by extension, our own health, and then by extension, our health and longevity. This contributed contributes to continue fueling my excitement about the potential of Juice Plus to help improve the lifelong health profile for any who consume it regularly. 7 years after I began working with my dad in the Juice Plus business, he went to see his Jesus face to face, and he left me an amazing organization that he had birthed 21 years earlier and had loved passionately for those 21 years. This is a gift that our company allows us to will to a family member who has worked closely with us over the years in the Juice Plus business. And the legacy that that has been for us, not only financially, but because I have an amazing group family, Juice Plus family, all around the world. And now I want to introduce some of my amazing family. We're all part of the Powerful Pageant team. And first of all, I'd like to introduce Melissa Salmon SSC from College Station, Texas. Melissa and I met and became precious, dear friends 13 years ago when we were honoring our sponsor, the wonderful Nancy Crouch, when she reached the top position, National Marketing Director. Melissa has been tirelessly and powerfully impacting lives for many, many years. Melissa?
Thank you, Sally. Hi, everyone. I'm so honored to be part of this Zoom tonight. I have been enjoying the amazing health benefits of the Juice Plus lifestyle for over 25 years now. That's hard to believe. Almost 28 years ago, my mom passed away at the age of 45 after a 7-year battle with breast cancer. And just 3 months before that, my mom's mom also passed away from cancer. So at the young age of 19, I found myself desperately looking for ways to protect myself from this disease. And everything I read said to eat more raw fruits and vegetables. Problem was, I didn't like a lot of raw vegetables. I think I ate carrots and iceberg lettuce as far as my raw vegetables go. Can anyone relate to that? I liked fruits, but not those raw veggies very much. So anyways, I found myself frustrated and really overwhelmed. How am I supposed to eat 9 to 13 servings of raw fruits and vegetables every day when I don't even really like the way they taste? Well, 2 years later, an answer to my prayer for help came when our dear family friend, Nancy Crouch, called to share a simple way I could flood my body with over 30 fruits and vegetables every day with these little Juice Plus capsules. I actually remember asking my dad, so I don't actually have to eat the broccoli, the kale, and the cabbage and taste it. I just get to swallow it in a capsule. And he said, well, that's what she says. And I said, sign me up. I was so excited and relieved to find this convenient and affordable way to support my immune system. And at the time we didn't have all this incredible research that Josh mentioned, but I knew Nancy cared deeply about our family and our health, especially since she had walked through breast cancer herself. And that was good enough for me to trust this was a good thing. I have enjoyed incredible health benefits over the last 25 years. Better health, stronger immune system, energy, regularity, that's very important. But best of all, a peace of mind when you know you're doing something good for your body. I love that I can take control over my health. And over the years, Juice Plus has really just been part of the catalyst of encouraging a healthier lifestyle and really being mindful of what we eat and what we do. I have a nurse friend, and I love this analogy she gave me. She said, Melissa, your genes fill the gun, but your lifestyle pulls the trigger. And that was a great analogy for me and really gave me hope that I don't have to sit around and wait to get sick. I can have control over my health. And so I absolutely know I have been able to change my health picture. I'm actually older now than my mom was when she passed away. But I know not only myself that I'm healthier, my husband is healthier because he follows that Juice Plus lifestyle as well. And so do our kids. And you know, that was real important to me as I learned the connection between nutrition and disease. I wanted to give our kids the best health they could have. And I didn't have any control over our kids' womb health. We adopted both our kids. But as soon as they got to us, I knew I wanted them to have Juice Plus. And so the Lord answered my prayer there too. He gave me my sister and a friend who were eating Juice Plus and nursing babies, and they each pumped extra breast milk for me. So with our son and our daughter, they got breast milk with Juice Plus in it, which gave me such a peace of mind of knowing I was doing something quickly for their immune systems. And then as they got older, I made their baby food and put some of those Juice Plus capsules in their food. And then once they had teeth, they were chewing those chewables. And I know that that has played a huge role in them having stronger immune systems. They're both teenagers now, which is crazy. And I truly believe Juice Plus and our healthy lifestyle choices are the biggest reason that they hardly ever get sick. In fact, our son is a freshman in high school, and he has missed less than 5 days of school ever for being sick. And both our kids are athletes, and neither one of them has ever missed a practice or a game because of being sick, which I think is pretty remarkable. But best of all, better than that, is that they're learning and they are aware of what foods and what lifestyle choices that they're making help them and what hurt them. And that is a gift that they can take into adulthood and beyond. And so I'm thankful for that. So these Juice Plus products have been an incredible blessing to our family. I'm so thankful I said yes. But I'm also thankful I said yes to this company. You know, it's been 25 years since I became a partner with this company. And really originally the attraction was to get a discount. Kyle and I were getting married that summer, and I was going into student teaching, and one income was, you know, you start looking at everything you can cut, right, to survive. And I did not want to lose my Juice Plus. But what also attracted me to this company was the opportunity to think that maybe I could keep one family from going through what our family had been through. And deep down there was a little dream of maybe someday this could also be a stream of income that would allow me to stay home with kids if and when that time came. Well, I'm happy to share with you that dream has been a reality for over 16 years. I have been able to be at home with our kids, being a very present mom, also helping to provide for our family. There is no other job I could have that pays me what I get paid for the hours I put in. I'm so thankful for this opportunity. It's helped me grow personally. It's helped me grow professionally. You know, I'll be forever grateful to the Lord for sharing the couch with me. Sorry. Her courage and kindness to share Juice Plus with me has blessed us beyond words. I'm so thankful I said yes to the products, to this company. This business has helped me provide for our family financially. The Juice Plus products have supported our immune systems and helped our lifestyles. This Juice Plus community has given me some of the best friends and family I could ever ask for. And this mission has allowed me the opportunity to truly inspire healthy living around the world and empower other families to say yes to abundant living. So, thank you, Sally.
Wow. Yeah, wow, wow, and how about wow? The next person I'm excited to introduce is Bonnie Spillers SSC from Hunt, Texas. She challenges me and her team every day to be more and do more for the health and longevity and prosperity of any and everyone we meet. Bonnie is a rock star grandma, and I can't wait for her to tell you how she's planning to spend her 80th birthday. Bonnie.
Thank you, Sally. I've made myself some bullet notes here because it's just hard to stay on track when you think you have such a wonderful, beautiful audience. You know, a dear friend invited me to a wellness event almost 8 years ago. And I knew right away when I walked in the room that it was some sort of a marketing scheme, I thought. Well, as the evening unfolded and the product stories unfolded, it really began to give me future health and hope, because my mother had passed away at 61 with heart disease and cancer. Her mother passed away at age 39 with heart disease. And here I was in my early 70s, and I felt I was destined to something if I didn't find Juice Plus. I didn't know it was going to be Juice Plus, but it made perfect sense to me. And Sally says she's wish she had that thought, but it made perfect sense to me because at the same time this lady was sharing her stories, she talked about the research that the company had. And the two that she happened to pick that night and highlight was the one about the heart study. Hello, that hit me right square here. And then the other one was how it affects our DNA so positively. And I learned the saying that evening that your DNA, my DNA, does not have to be my destiny. And right away, I knew this was something I wanted to be a part of. So I ordered the products, got started with a very negative husband at my side. He was present that night, and he's former law enforcement and scrutinized it very roughly. And so I said, I'm starting anyway. And about 3 weeks later, he had chronic constipation. He also suffered terribly with acid stomach and some arthritic pain in his hands. In the meantime, I was experiencing better energy, better sleep, just was bouncing all over the place, sharing Juice Plus, and he decided to get started and has had remarkable results. And we both eat Juice Plus every day and will the rest of our lives. Dr. Sally, parents started on the products when they were 72 and 74 and lived to be way up in their 90s. That also had an impact. I was present at the conference where he got his national marketing directorship. And I went, if they can do it, I can do it too. So fast forward about the business. I have been in direct sales most of my adult life, and I certainly wasn't looking for anything at that time. I had retired 13 years prior. But when I began to share this, and it was so well received, I suddenly had a home-based business that I was very excited about. And it has grown and blossomed. Much like Melissa shared, it has provided income, much to my amazement, for part-time hours. It's in the community where I live, most people my age, anybody cannot get a full-time job with the kind of income that I'm able to provide our family with part-time hours. I think the other thing, the health issue is that 1 year into the product, I had blood work done and my cholesterol had dropped 70 points, and that was without exercise. My skin is dense and smooth. I get compliments all the time, especially at my golden age. And also my gums don't bleed anymore. I'm a very regular girl, as is my hubby now on Juice Plus. And so with the enthusiastic feeling of the products being shared and my high energy, I decided to become a Dr. Sears wellness coach. And so I did the portion where I'm able to teach seniors and adults how to have a healthier life and live a better lifestyle and hopefully lengthen their life. And it's just been a huge, huge pleasure. Dr. Sally encouraged me along the way to join her in the St. Jude's Half Marathon. And so I prepared and I did that, much to my amazement. I did it considerably under 4 hours, which shocked me. And that was on my 75th birthday. So the little surprise that Sally wants me to share with you is that I have a personal trainer now, and I'm preparing to do my next half marathon on my 80th birthday in December. Yay, Juice Plus. Thank you very much for letting me share. It was an honor.
Yeah, what about that as a rock star? Now I'm grateful to introduce Ruth Pressley SC from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. She lovingly named me 5G because I am her great, 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 great grandmother in the Juice Plus organization. And I am so grateful that we can work together and support each other 1,778 miles apart. And we do events together and all kinds of things. Ruth is a mover and a shaker in the Juice Plus business. Please welcome Ruth.
Good evening, everyone. I am so elated to be here this evening, and thank you, Madam Toastmaster. I was introduced to Juice Plus by a friend, and what makes my story just a little bit different than some is my friend asked if she could send me, my friend Carla said, can I send you a video? And she sent me this video. And I'm looking at the video and I didn't recognize the person. So when she said, hi, my name is Coach Carla, my mouth just dropped and said, oh my God, if that's Carla, whatever Carla's doing, I'm doing that. I don't even remember what the video said. I just called her. And I said, let's go. What are you doing? And I signed up for the business and the product the very same day that I saw that video with her. Her skin was just so beautiful. I was like, I need some of that. And I walked into the room where my husband was and I said, well, I'm ordering Juice Plus. They have capsules and soft chews. Which one do you want? I didn't ask him, did he want to try it? I just was like, this is what we're doing. And I ordered everything. I ordered the capsules, I ordered the shakes, I ordered the bars, and did it. I call myself a pre-K senior, which simply means that I still have enough energy to teach 4-year-olds a dance class, but I'm savvy enough to ask for the senior discounts when I go to the store. The business and the product just I didn't see any research, I didn't see any forms, I didn't see anything. I saw my friend and said, I'm doing this. So whatever it takes to inspire, Carla has inspired me because we've been friends since 1992. So she's always been an inspiration in my life. There are the products and the simplicity of the products. We have 5 products. And from those 5 products, we have 5 streams of income. So as a pre-K, 5 is a really good number. I don't have to count too high. I don't have to remember a lot of things. So that made sense to me as well. And then when I'm sharing with people, I just share from my heart how Juice Plus impacted my life. You see, I was diagnosed with a heart disease known as congestive heart failure. And back in 1997, when I was first diagnosed, there wasn't much hope, according to the doctors, but I prayed and I just said, God, I know there's one more miracle left up there in heaven with my name on it. That was my response to the doctor's bad report. So rather blindly, I just started eating better and started exercising and doing all those things that I thought that I could do. But when Carla finally introduced me to it, it was a why not try this? If you're suffering with something, why not try it? See what happens, just try it. It's as we say, it doesn't cure or treat any diseases, but it sure does give your DNA and your body and your immune system the support that it needs to get the job done. My father, at the age of 48, died of heart disease. I was 10 years old. And this business kind of reminds me of it reminds me of my family. Because when my father died, we rallied. You may not know, but I'm one of 19 children. But we rallied together and we started supporting my mother, mowing lawns, cleaning houses, doing whatever we needed to do to bring some income in for my mother so that she did go to work. But it didn't matter if you did a little or a lot. And that's what this business is. Whether you do a little or a lot, you matter. Whether you decide to affect 3 families or 1,000 families, you matter. And this business allows you, every time I call the company just for whatever help they give us, they always say to us, thank you for being a part of the Juice Plus community. Our president, Jay Martin, is one of the wisest men that I know. He keeps things very simple. We are the company with a heart. To do this business, all you need is a heart. How amazing is that? Jay Martin says this, the vision is that we want to build a lasting and stable company to help as many people as possible to live the life of their dreams. So it's about the people, not about the profit. He also says we want to inspire healthy living around the world. It's about the people, not the profit. And then he says, we want to be the best for the world, not the best in the world. God has connected me with one of the best companies in the world, with one of the best products in the world. And for a very phenomenal investment, we have access to thousands of healthcare professionals. I love this company because it's one team, one mission, no competition. We're all here to help one another and support one another. Madam Toastmaster.
Okay, she's doing that because we're both in Toastmasters, and we're going to do an event the end of October through her Philadelphia group. So Madam Toastmaster is really for me. Finally, Finally, I'm going to ask my amazing husband of 52 years, Ottis Layne MD QSC, to share his understanding of the power of Juice Plus from the perspective of a medical professional. Because Juice Plus introduced him to the power of plants for our health, he is studying to take the board exams for certification in lifestyle medicine later this fall. Ottis.
Thank you, Sally. I've taken Juice Plus for 15 years, and it has taken a while for me to see for me the benefits of these Juice Plus products. At the time I started it, there were 9 research studies in print about Juice Plus, and in one sitting I read them all and decided this makes sense because it's going to be prevention, even though I didn't really have any heart problems or other things that were addressed in these studies. But we started it. But I didn't feel any benefit for a long time. Now, the 2 health issues that I've dealt with since my 30s are high cholesterol, high lipids, and also degenerative joint disease. And I did all sorts of things, took statins for the cholesterol, tried weight loss, diet, nothing ever helped. I finally just abandoned doing anything about the cholesterol and let it run because it didn't make any difference. And my degenerative joint disease has been progressive. Started in my 30s, and then eventually it became crippling to the point I had to have spinal surgery and then later a total knee replacement. And it was not until those surgeries that I was able to see what benefit the Juice Plus fruit and berry and veggie powders were doing for me. I had an amazingly easy anesthesia. I recovered faster than is usual, and I had really basically no pain. I didn't need to take opiates after knee surgery. And I feel that those benefits were from the Juice Plus powders. Then the Juice Plus Omega supplement came out. Before that, I had taken fish oil, thinking it would at least be a memory supplement. It also can help lipids, but it never really helped mine. But I was happy to exchange the fish oil for a vegan omega supplement because then I didn't have to worry about heavy metals from fish. 6 months later, it was time to check my lipids with my internist. And I was happy to learn at that point that I had normal cholesterol and triglycerides for the very first time in my life. And for the very first time in my life, when I went to see my doctor, I did not get scolded about my cholesterol. I knew from experience with using fish oil for lipids that higher doses can give additional benefits. So I decided to give that a try. I doubled the Juice Plus Omega supplement. 6 months later, time again to check the lipids, and sure enough, they were much, much better. And I also, in that time, had noticed that my chronic dry eyes were better. I didn't have to use eye drops for dry eyes anymore. So I experienced improvement from the Juice Plus Omega when nothing else had ever helped my lipids. As far as the the degenerative arthritis, that's a condition that is considered incurable medically. It's progressive, and conventional medicine has zero to offer for degenerative arthritis other than joint replacement. But over the last year, I have begun to experience something remarkable, a reversal of my chronic degenerative joint disease. Now, the Juice Plus company is clear. We are not to make medical claims about the products. Even I, as a medical practitioner, cannot make medical claims about the Juice Plus products, but I am welcome to share my experience, and that's what I'm doing. 2 years ago, my arthritis had progressed to the point that my elbow was painful, stiff, and actually deformed. I went to see an orthopedist to see if he could give me a steroid shot, and he wouldn't touch my elbow without getting MRI because he thought I had a tumor on my elbow due to the extent of the deformity. Well, the MR just showed degenerative changes. I went back for the steroid shot. It helped for about 2 months, but then there was no relief after that. But over the last year, on the double Juice Plus Omega supplement, I have begun to notice that my elbow has been slowly, but progressively better. The deformity has all but cleared. There's now just a little bump on the inside. I have a lot of improvement in the pain. I also have noticed in the last 6 months that I could do some walking just a little bit without the ankle pain that I had from degenerative arthritis. Then in July of this year, we had the lovely experience of going on a vacation with our grandchildren in the mountains of Colorado. My grandchildren love to hike in the mountains, and I wanted to give it a try, although I thought it would probably lay me up the next day. But I was shocked to learn I could walk in the mountains up and down slopes and not have any ankle pain. So what I see in this is that I have had a reversal of a chronic medical condition, degenerative arthritis, for which conventional medicine has nothing to offer. Again, not a medical claim, my experience. Thank you, Sally.
Thank each and every one of you for taking your valuable time to join us tonight. We hope that you heard something that will inspire you to take the future of your health and the health of those you care about even more seriously. Also, you may have been inspired to add this simple business as a means of providing you with another stream of income to make a difference in the world, or just to join an amazing family. Our wonderful leader and mentor, Cheryl Cortese, will inspire you even more if you're able to remain for the next portion of the Zoom. And now I want to turn the Zoom back over to Josh Duhan. Josh.
Sally, thank you. Thank you, everybody on your team who took the time to share. We really appreciate it. We do meet like this every Thursday night, guys. First 30 minutes is presentation, back 30 minutes is training. So if you'd like to come and join us again next week, we'd love to see you. Carol, I'm going to turn it over to you. We're a little over on time, so I'll let you get right to it.